Guys, I know this is the second video for the day, but I've been getting this question over and over that do football players, in quote, soccer players, do they do witchcraft, do they do black magic, do they sell their souls to become famous? The truth is, in order for you to get to a certain level in this life, you have to sell your soul to the devil, because the devil is the king of this world. But you can as well become successful if you trust and believe in God. But on this video, I'm gonna be exposing certain things about football, about soccer that you don't know, the witchcraft, the things they do on the dark side that you don't see. So make sure you hit that like button. For those watching right now, subscribe if you're new, and let's get this thing started.
Alikuwa anarudisha la haula, mambo yalikuwa ni hatari katika lango la Mukura. Wapendwa watazamaji,
ngo mshambuliaji, watu walikuwa wanampenda
sote. Minota ine inyongera irakomeye irakomeye, nabona igitego cyamaze kugeramwo, cyagezemo ni face ile gitego icyo tubona hariya. Ni kamera wagiye shaka ibintu biri muri kibuga rwo chassis Tanzania cross igitego cyo kwishura hano cya Kamara Musa.
Hello guys, welcome to the back screen. For a bonus on this video for all my subscribers, for those who love watching me, I'll give a story of a real footballer, a very talented footballer, who told me about the encounter he had with the devil in order to take his career to another level. And guys, this is a no-brainer. He told me that a lot of these footballers do the same things, okay? During my research, I came across this guy and he told me a lot of things that I can't really say all on the camera, but I'll make something out of it and I'll tell you guys. I'd have loved to bring him up and, you know, do a live video, but these guys don't speak good English, you know how that thing goes. So I'll do it myself. So whether you believe in what I'm saying or not, it doesn't change the fact that there's a lot of witchcraft, there's a lot of black magic, there's a lot of evil stuff happening in the football industry. Don't forget, last time I spoke about basketball, I've exposed basketball and basketballers that are part of the Illuminati. And as you can see, the very top basketballers, they do certain satanic rituals before they are playing their game. This is to invoke the spirit of Satan in them, because human beings are just containers and we all contain spirit. So if you're playing with a demonic spirit, definitely you're gonna top the game, you're gonna be the best. Definitely you're gonna be hurricane, okay? So when you see LeBron James doing these prayers, doing this incarnating spirit to his body, it's because he wants to be the greatest of all time in his generation. When it comes to football, it's pretty much the same stuff, okay? But it's quite hidden in plain sight, and that's why I'm here to expose the truth. Because a lot of people have been asking me this question about football, about soccer, that they may expose the soccer industry. The football industry is a very big industry. There are about at least 3 million football players around the world in different teams. So do you really think that Ronaldo, Messi, do you really think that they're just normal, it's just about talent? If you really believe that it's all about talent, then you're really sleeping. Because it's not about talent, it's not about skills, it's not about dribbling, it's not about none of these things. It's about the spirit that controls your body. And you can see Messi right now, he has a whole tattoo of the all-seeing eyes on his hand. He got a lot of tattoos, man. I mean, like, people don't really take the time to do research. They just come up with their own theories. Ronaldo, you can see him doing the all-seeing eyes. You can see all this, man, like, there's a lot of witchcraft when it comes to football. A lot of these footballers are part of certain cults. They do certain rituals, like gay rituals, in order to get accepted, in order to win certain trophies, in order to become a hurricane in their generation. So, like I said, if you really want to become famous in life, you have to make a deal with God or with the devil. Yes, talent is important. Yes, you need skills. Yes, you need to work hard. But to become the very top. I mean, look at Messi and Ronaldo. For the past 10 years or more, they have been the best in the game. And it's not about talent, it's about the spirits that control those vessels, those bodies. There's a lot of witchcraft in football, and this is just an example of what you've seen in Africa. Because check this out. I mean, this is just African football. Just African football. This is not like intercontinental. No, this is just African football, and people are using black magic. People are using witchcraft, and they go to certain places and cook themselves totems, pentagrams, pentacles, and all these things. They use them. That's why if you look at most footballers, they have all these tapes on their hands, these white tapes, because it's not allowed to wear a ring in football. It's not allowed to wear these things, but these guys wear tapes, and you're like, why these guys wearing tape? But from what I've researched, my research, I've come to realize that these footballers, they do wear rings, and they put a tape to cover their rings. They wear certain bangles, certain witchcraft bangles, and they use tapes to cover their bangles so that people can't see what they use to play football. Football is not empty. It's not about talent. It's about spirits. If you're very strong in the spirit realm, if you have demons that are playing with you, then you can really go far. If you have God, if you're being blessed by God, you can really become a very good football player. But it all depends on your sacrifice. It all depends on what you're willing to sacrifice to take your career to another level. Okay, if these guys are doing this in Africa, think about Europe, about the Illuminati, about the Freemasons, about what they do, the rituals they do before they come on pitch and play. I mean, when you go on pitch and you're playing, it's a whole different realm. It's a competition of spirits. It's a competition of spirits, okay? That's why for all these years, you really don't see any footballer really going far. It's all about Messi, Ronaldo, it ends there. These guys have gone deep into the spirit realm. They are very deep into the spirit realm. They have done a lot of sacrifices to get to that level, okay? In order for you to go far in life, you have to do sacrifice. It's not a conspiracy theory. For all these years, you can deceive me that in all these 3 million plus footballers in the world, 3 million footballers playing in different teams in the world, no one is able to compete with these people. Yet every single day they go for training, every single day they eat the same food, they do the same things, they all do the same things, do the same warm-up, every single thing, but yet they can't reach that level because it's not about talent, it's about sacrifices and spiritual powers. So now let's go to that guy's part, okay? So I met this guy. He's a very talented footballer. He's a very, very good player. He's playing 9. That's an attack wing, right? So he told me about some rituals that these guys do, but he didn't take part of those rituals because his dad warned him never to take anything from the devil. They told him that he should never ever take anything from someone to enhance his performance in the pitch. So here's what he told me. He told me that one day he went to the beach and he was waiting for somebody on the beach, and he sat down at the chairs. You know, this beach in that area, he has a chair where people can sit down and, you know, see the sea. The whole event took place in the night, let's say around 9 p.m. So he was just sitting at the sea. Then all of a sudden, when he turned his face to the right, he saw a lady sitting beside him. A very beautiful lady, very fair in complexion, white chocolate, a beauty that cannot be matched with anyone in this world. That's how they are, okay? So when he saw the lady greeted and they started speaking, they started having a conversation, and the lady started speaking about his career, that you're a footballer. I see like you're a very bright star. The guy was a teenager, because if you look at the Billie Eilish, Justin Bieber, they come to you at your teenage age, okay? These guys, they make deals with the devil at their teenage age, because at that time period they can easily fool you, okay? So the lady started speaking about his football like she was a prophetess. She was just saying things about a guy that he didn't even know that anyone can ever know about it. So he started speaking about his football, that very soon he'll go and play a match, and in that match he'll be the best player of the tournament. So the guy's like, yeah, like I have a match to play very soon, like tomorrow. Then the lady was like, I can help you to become a very great football player, because you have a star to become a great football player. Then the guy was like a little bit curious. Then the lady started going on, started speaking about his career, how he'll be a very great player. And the lady gave him a ring. He's like, take this ring, wear this ring. When you wear this ring on your hand, you will become a very good player. I'll protect you, I'll take care of you, I'll bless you, and I'll guide you. So when he saw that ring and he saw the proposal, he was quite impressed with the lady, right? Because like she was beautiful and she was like very, very fluent, you know, promising gain, promising riches to that guy. The guy was just like curious and he was about to take the ring, but he remembered his father's voice. Okay, that's why I tell you guys all the time, please warn your kids. Okay, please speak to your kids, because your kids are your future. My dad told me all about these things when I was growing up, so by the time I was matured, I knew about all these things. Okay, so he remembered his dad's voice in his ear, like his dad warned him never to take anything from anyone to enhance his playing skill, because the guy was naturally talented. But as I told you guys, talent can take you far. Talent can only help you to get to a certain level, but in order to go to that very high level, to that very top level, you have to make a sacrifice. You have to choose to flow with God or Satan. So he wanted to take the ring, but that he was afraid. So he told the lady that my dad told me never to take any ring from anybody. So I'm sorry, I can't take your ring, I can't take your stuff. Then the lady spoke, okay, like that. No, there's no problem, right? Whenever you want to see me, whenever you're ready, just come to the river. Then you can sit at this chair, at this same position. Then you will take a black thread. This thread is an African thread, okay? This thread in particular. You take this black thread and you will like unwind the thread. You put the tip of the thread at the sea. I mean, like the tip of the thread should touch the sea. Then you can like unwind the thread and go and sit back where he's supposed to sit, at that same spot, right? And all of a sudden the lady will appear. So when the lady said that, all of a sudden she just disappeared and that guy didn't know where that lady went to. That was when he came back. He realized that that lady was the queen of the coast, okay? And that was how he refused to sell his soul to the devil. That was how he refused to make a deal with the devil. So he gave me the story. He told me that a lot of footballers have sold their souls to the devil. They are making deals with demons, are making deals with the queen of the coast. I've spoken about the queen of the coast many times. People think it's fake, but it's real, okay? So he had an opportunity to sell his soul, but he said no. He said no. He can't sell his soul to the devil. So guys, like the takedown of this story is that people should be open-minded, okay? It's not about football, it's not about music industry, it's about the whole entertainment industry in general. These people make deals with the devil in order to get to a certain extent. And when you see a footballer that's really serving God in spirit and in truth, you can easily know by the way he behaves, by his action, okay? So that's the truth about the football industry. You can call it soccer if you're in America, but that's the truth about the football industry. That's why a lot of footballers graduate from the youth team, they get into the main team, and they play their whole career, and they end up retiring with nothing, with no achievement, because they don't know that in order to get to the top of that mountain, they must make a deal with God or with the devil. And I've exposed the truth in plain sight. So thank you guys for watching. God bless you. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this video, and also please support us if you can. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. See you guys in another video. Bye.